Microphone? Hello? Yes. Testing, testing. Okay, we're here. Hello, welcome. I literally got out of the truck from Revelstoke a few hours ago, so we got a whole bunch of videos coming for you. And I was like having a nap, like, oh man, I get a relaxing night. And then Sean texts and he's like, you know the Ski-Doo 2024 stuff is tonight, right? Yeah, I knew that. Remember those videos I said I'd retire? Well, here we are. Grab your cheap beer. What do we got here today? I don't have anything. I'm not much of a drinker. I've got some Pepsi. Oh. Grab your drink. It's time for another Syxxes Backcountry video. That first one is going to be nasty. What am I doing? Yeah, that's how we're doing things tonight. It's supposed to be my night off, you guys. What happened there? So what's new for, what year is it? 2024? What's new? I honestly have no idea. What's your prediction? I don't have one. Really, we mainly do mountain stuff here on this channel. We've actually been branching off into a bunch of other stuff. We got some alpine stuff. We're wearing our Team Ski-Doo stuff because the Arctic Cats keep breaking around here. We are just waiting for the stream to start now. I have no predictions at all. I've heard some people saying there's naturally aspirated 900 this year. I don't know. I've spending all this time in the mountains with all these new G5s around. It's just like everything's turboed now. It's everything. Like we were sitting at the bottom of a lake, and it was just like everything going up the hill beside us was turboed. It's like the mountain standard now is a turbocharged sled. Going from like this point going forward, you gotta have a turbo pretty much. Anywho, let's see what the old Ninja Turtles look like this year. We're just waiting for our last minute here for this to start.
Welcome to the 2024 Ski-Doo lineup walk-around video. My name is Marie-Ève, Ski-Doo product specialist, and with me is my fellow product specialist and 3-time snowcross champion, Megan Brodeur. We'll be taking you through the highlights of the just-released 2024 Ski-Doo Trail, Crossover, and Deep Snow lineups. But before we get going, be sure to post your questions in the comments below. Our specialists are standing by to answer as many questions as they can. You're also invited back tomorrow for our live Q&A with the Ski-Doo product team on the Ski-Doo Facebook page.
That's right, Marie-Ève. We've got a ton of news to cover from each segment, including the all-new Rotax 850 E-Tech Turbo R finally making its way to the trail. The Renegade lineup gets even more dialed in as the high-mileage sled of choice. Crossover riders get the news they've been waiting for with the Backcountry moving to the Rev Gen 5 platform. And we've got some crazy updates to the Freeride inspired by some of snowmobiling's most extreme riders. So, if you don't see the sled you're looking for right out of the gate, stay tuned. We'll get to it.
I'm gonna get booted.
I think it's time we head for the deep snow.
Yes!
We've got some awesome innovations that will take riders to some incredible new places and inspire riders of any ability
Teenage
to
Mutant
take
Ninja
their
Turtles
winter
are in the
adventures
background.
to the next level. For 2024, we continue evolving the sport by bringing even more options to the
you guys,
freeride and
stop. I hope they have a belt drive this year because they'll actually be behind on that. I love Ski-Doo because they innovate so hard. But Cats move to a belt drive, players move to a belt drive. I think it's time for Doo.
Summit sleds. Built on the Rev Gen 5 platform, the Deep Snow ride has never been more capable or more refined. No matter what sled fits you best, your riding experience will be second to none. Let's start at the top with the sled that has earned the title as the ride of choice for riders who try to defy physics and gravity, the Freeride.
Hell yeah, free rides are sweet.
Track, suspension changes, and now a 146-inch version with that Rotax 850 E-Tech Turbo R. Are you kidding me?
What we think riders can and will do with this sled is nothing short of mind-boggling, but we can't take all the credit for it. When we tried to come up with a list of features to make the 2024 Freeride the ultimate sled for riders who truly redefine the limits of snowmobiling, we went straight to the source and asked the riders we know who go biggest on a Freeride, riders like Jamin Tabury, Cody McNulty, and others.
When you get riders with that skill level and that drive to always be pushing the limits to give their approval on a sled like the Freeride, you're definitely onto something with big time capabilities. Megan, give us the details.
Well, To start with, we've got that 850 E-Tech Turbo R and all 180 horses under the hood.
Okay, so we
And
don't
like
have
you
anything
mentioned,
new so far.
that's now available in a 146-inch track length.
I got a
Something we heard a
146.
lot.
Okay, that 146 is important because people are going to shorter tracks now that these sleds have so much power. The short tracks actually make these things incredibly maneuverable. So 146 having that option is smart.
A lot of riders asking for it, as well as the 154 and 165-inch lengths.
But
That
no
shorter track
174.
length will be something riders
Yeah, the 174 kind of came and went, didn't it? I guess some people are still putting them in, but like I said, like these sleds have so much power now that like a 174 just isn't necessary. You don't need the Magic School Bus anymore, Frizzle.
will love to be on the throttle will appreciate. And those longer tracks are absolutely ideal for conquering steep terrain where maximum traction is required.
Another thing our Freeride customers will really appreciate is the tracks are now a 15-inch full rod track that gives you a little narrower track but a rigid base that this level of rider will truly benefit from.
That's, I think, a very important change. Ski-Doo tracks have been 16 inches wide for a long time. It does give you a little more float, but there is benefits to having a narrower track too.
For those riders that utilize momentum to their advantage, this will be a very welcome change for their riding style.
Yeah.
And the rear suspension moves to the T-Motion XT for 2024 with a fixed rear arm. The combination of the narrower 15-inch wide track and rigid rear suspension arm delivers an unmistakable connection to the terrain for riders who seek out those natural terrain features to push their limits.
This draws me closer to Ski-Doo, just like this.
We know that's definitely true with the Freeride crowd. That's why we've revised the Ski-Doo spindles and beefed up the front shocks as well. The angle of the spindle is slightly
I can see those
adjusted
shocks are beefed
right
up for sure. They've had a little bit of gimmicky shocks in them in the past.
These aggressive riders
But
with
these
better
ones look
stability
really
at high
nice.
speeds in choppy terrain, like those approaches and landings. The shocks are big at KYB Pro 40 with an incredible capacity to take the big bumps
Those look
and
better.
hard hits.
So the last ones were
You
KYB
also
too,
get the
but these
DS4
KYBs
ski
look a
with
lot
its new
nicer.
keel design and a 36-inch ski stance, which is slightly wider than the Summit. It's a combination that gives incredible consistency and confidence to riders who are constantly trying to push through and do amazing things on their snowmobiles. And we know these incredible riders burn a lot of energy, so we can't forget about the industry-exclusive shot starting system. Pull the rope once to...
I don't know if I got old or something like that, but yeah, I'm thinking electric start is for me in the future. It does wear out, like especially my Alpha Turbo, which is dead in the shop right now. Yeah, that thing isn't quite the easiest thing to yank over as it is. So I'm starting to see the benefit now of getting that electric start, or at least a shot or some sort of system.
start a day, and the shot system gives you push button starting the
I've used
rest
them
of the
before.
day.
They're pretty sweet.
So, riders can save their energy for those drops and jumps instead of pulling the rope over and over.
With all that in the Freeride, it's hard to imagine we had time to make changes to anything else in the 2024 Deep Snow lineup. But we've got a few more juicy details to share.
Along with our spring-only models, we're bringing back two in-season models with fresh new names, the Summit Adrenaline and Summit Adrenaline with Edge Package. Both will be
There's so
available
many
at
names.
dealerships next fall. Let's take a closer look at the Edge Package. It brings some premium level features you don't always see on an in-season
Look
model.
at that color.
With the
What do you guys
Summit
think of
Adrenaline
that?
with Edge package, you're getting an elevated ride experience, starting with the short tunnel design, the premium LED headlights, and a choice in legendary Rotax power plants with the 850 E-Tech, or new to the Adrenaline with Edge package for 2024, the 600R E-Tech engine option. A fourth engine mount has also been added to reduce vibration felt by the rider. Now with a narrow 34-inch ski stance, it's agile on the snow, making it a fantastic option for a wide range of riding abilities to continue to improve their skills.
That's a sweet sled.
It's awesome to see so many options for in-season models like the Summit Adrenaline with Edge package. Having the 600R E-Tech back in the Summit lineup is an awesome engine choice, especially for riders looking for an affordable, reliable power plant or new-to-sport riders wanting more manageable power to help them grow their skills. We also have 4 different...
Or for small rider like 150-pound Machu over here.
...tracks to choose from, including a new 146-inch option. And the Flex Edge design makes rolling the sled onto its edge effortless so riders have maximum control over the snowmobile in any riding scenario.
And even though we don't have one with us here, we should make sure riders know the Summit X is still very much alive and well in the 2024 Ski-Doo Deep Snow lineup with industry-leading power-to-weight ratio. An absolutely awesome spring-only package has been a favorite of riders everywhere, thanks to its reputation as the most agile and effortless in the Ski-Doo family. A host of versatile features have the Summit X in prime position to once again be an incredible powder slayer next winter. New standard features here include a limiter strap adjuster, low-rise handlebars, and adjustable brake lever that allow riders to really dial in that
adjustable brake
perfect
lever
ride.
is pretty sweet. I like that brake lever.
And beyond the incredible sleds, we've got
'Cause that's
new
all I use
accessories
is
for
one
deep snow
finger.
riders as well. A couple things we know riders have been asking for are weather-tight storage and better padding to help protect your knees against the side panels. We've designed new solutions for both in the 2024 Ski-Doo accessory lineup.
The new Link Slim weather-resistant tunnel bag gives riders 26 liters of storage space in a smart, weather-resistant design that keeps your belongings dry and secure. Its slim, low-profile shape is also a great feature because it stays out of your way as you move around the sled while you ride.
And the added knee protection is something every deep snow rider will appreciate. It's an area you don't always think about needing to keep protected on a sled. But speaking from my own experience, it's something every rider eventually realizes they love having.
Well, that's pretty much a wrap for the biggest news of the 2024 models.
Okay.
Of course, we've got even more news from every segment over on skidoo.com. Check out everything that's in store for 2024, including new accessories and riding gear.
Why don't we go do that? Where was I looking? Why is cameras over here? Okay, why don't we go do that? Okay, now let's go do what we always do, and let's go and build one. They really glassed over the Ski-Doo at the end there, the Summit rather, I should say. So let's go and have a look for Ski-Doo 2024. Let's see what's going on. This is always when we crash the site. So sometimes we can't build this because the website's always just crashing. So yeah, that's they did have a model there that did get me pretty excited that I do want to do a little bit more research on. Switching the track off to a narrower profile, I'm actually quite interested in. So that was the Freeride, I think. When Ski-Doo yeah, we're okay. So we're on Ski-Doo Canada. So everything we see here, that's everything. It's gonna be in Canadian. Looks like we're going with the spring only stuff. What do we got here? Comfort Plus. We can build my own bundle. Come on, don't crash. Check it out. That's the one I want. Video over. Yeah, okay. So for color options, we have neon mint. Let's check out some other options here. We gotta have a turbo, right? We're just like everyone. We have to have a turbo. You have to have a turbo to keep up. All right. That didn't really take long. There wasn't really a whole lot of things to fill out there. Here we go. Yeah, this is more what we want. We can get... Okay. So the Adrenaline is not turboed. That does not come with a turbo option. Well, that's all right. I think we're going to build off this one here because this one's kind of the one I like. So that new Adrenaline is available with that 146-inch track as well as the 154 and the 165. However, I'm just looking right here. Where is it? Yeah. So all those different track options are all the 16-inch wide track. So the Summit doesn't get that 15-inch wide track that we were talking about, it looks like, from this spec sheet. And the track options they're giving me here. So yeah, a bunch of little refinements and stuff like that. Kind of what we expected, an introduction of kind of a new model. But yeah, I would say we're for par. We just had a huge update last year, so where we need to be with Dew. They're sitting pretty. I'll just repeat to you what I've kind of heard through the grapevine, just being in the industry. Sounds like the tracks are still kind of delaminating. Dew has said they got hot on the trail. That doesn't seem to have really changed it for anything this year. It kind of looks like same tracks, just with a couple different options here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, but the G5s are pretty sweet. I mean, people are out there smashing them up, and like for the most part, I think they're taking it. Of course, unless you're like doing it in bulkheads and stuff like that. Yeah, I like this package quite a bit. The 146 is cool, but I don't know if I could do a 146. That would be maybe a little not big enough for me. I have seen so many G5s out there. There are so many G5s on the mountain. So they're selling well. I mean, people are liking them. People are enjoying them. Me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of holding out for that Catalyst, I think. But yeah, we'll see. I don't think we're gonna do an Arctic Cat video unless they do decide to release something, because we did a release earlier. When was it? I guess it was a while ago. Cat kind of spilled the beans a little bit early, so we're not seeing, you know, a whole bunch of stuff from them this year, I don't think. But Polaris is coming up. But yeah, besides that, I mean, who's thinking about ordering one? I know that people have been fairly upset, to say the least, with any sort of spring ordering program in the past. And I'm not picking on Skidoo. It's been all of them. And just getting the product to the customer has definitely seemed like a struggle. And I understand, like, the world right now is kind of like that, especially the auto world. It's tough to source materials right now. That's kind of how it is. All right, I think I'm going to end that video there. If you stuck around to the end, thank you. There's tons of other videos just like it up in the corners, at the end screen, at the end of this video right away. You can watch those. Just got back from Revelstoke. There are, I think, problems with the shorts. I made a YouTube post on the community feed. I don't think anybody read it, but the way I do videos there, it's no longer possible for me to edit while on the road. So I have to bring back all the footage and edit it at home. But in the meantime, I've been sourcing just shorts for you guys. But a lot of people have been saying that they haven't been getting the notifications for shorts. So I don't know what the deal is with that. If you got to hit the bell button or make sure that the notifications are on or something like that. But yeah, I fed you guys a whole bunch of shorts from this last weekend's ride while we were out there, because that gives you a little bit of something to look forward to until you see the entire video. So I got tons of stuff coming up for you guys. We're getting some wicked snow around here. Might have to take advantage of it. All right, I think that's it. I'm gonna go lay down. Womp it. See you in the next one.